Welcome to today's show. Join our Patreon. We got it up and running. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and everything. I mean, we're on X, Instagram, Thread. We're trying to get our content out there. We want you to be part of the family. Patreon is going to be the Gambit Sports Betting. Let's go. All right, we have a NFC game with the Washington Commanders versus the Detroit Lions. Detroit is a 9.5 favorite, which I found outrageous. We're talking about a playoff game here. Commanders punched the ticket and found a way to win to be here at this very moment. Then Vegas got them over and under at 55.5. Do they think it's going to be a blowout with the Lions, or scoring 40 plus and Commanders scoring twice, or will it be a shootout? And then the spread makes no sense. Manny, what's going on in this game?
I don't know. I don't know where they're going based out of. I mean, it's the playoffs. Do I feel like any team is going to blow out another team? No, I don't see that happening. These two teams are explosive in offense, but defense, Commanders, yeah. I think that's what they're going based on, their defense. Do I trust Commanders to cover? Yes. Do I feel like they're going to win the game and upset? No.
No upset here, huh?
I don't see it.
Gotcha. Man. No, I understand. It's a tough one. Well, we will see with that one. All right. We're going to skip over to the AFC. Talk about the Houston versus the Chiefs game. Texans did what they had to do to get here. Manny, what's your take?
Did they really? They're not convincing. Yeah, they beat the Chargers, but let's see, where are we at with this game, right? Points per game, Texans 21.9, Kansas City 22.6. Low scoring game, yes. Give me Kansas City by 3.
You got that?
Yeah. I haven't even checked out the spread. What's the spread right now? Where's it sitting at?
Let's see. I haven't checked over there. Because this game's like, if Texans don't show up, it's going to be a bloodbath. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, -7.5 at open.
Yeah, I don't see that. Like, if we look at turnovers, yeah, 19 versus 14 of Kansas City. Okay, cool, I give you that. But total yards allowed per game, 315 against 320. Like, that's right there. Rushing yards, 114 over 101. Where do we see 7.5? Since when do we give Kansas City that much credit?
Yeah, especially this year. They haven't beat anybody, really.
And if they did, it was by what? 2-3 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, give me Kansas City to win, but I got Texans and the spread.
Yeah, I think Vegas missed on this one. The next NFC we have the LA Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Rams are not the same in the season team that we've seen all year, and the Eagles may just have to work this one out. Manny, what's your take?
Do I smell upset?
Ooh.
I mean, LA is actually fighting for something,
Okay.
And the Eagles, yeah, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They got Barkley, they got Brown, but Jalen Hurts, I haven't seen him 100%. And I don't know if you agree with that, but I feel like if the Rams come out and play the way they did last week, I think the Eagles are going to be in trouble.
No.
What do we have? We have the spread is what, 6?
+6 for LA.
69% of the people think Eagles are going to win. I could see that happening, but give me like a 30% on the upset. I could see it happening.
The upset looks pretty good at +235 at Caesars So I mean, you can make some money with it.
I mean, what do? You spread a little bit on the money line and go Rams, or do you play it safe and go with the spread? What's your take on this one?
It's I'm the risk taker. So I mean, on this one, I feel like we only have these few games left, and you got to make your money for the year. So I'd take it. I'd take upset plus 235. So I
I
mean,
like
it's
it.
yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that LA's gonna fight. You can play it safe at plus six, minus 105. So you'll get almost double your money. So I mean, it's a win-win. But let's go for the gusto.
So give me a score
Oh, you want to score for this game?
for this game. If you want the points allowed per game, 22 for LA and Philly 17.
I, the over and under is at 43 and a half.
I like the under on this one. Do you agree?
20. I think I'm a little bit on the over.
On the over.
Just because, I mean, I'm over here like at 24, 21. You know?
Okay. Okay. So
So,
you're telling me you got them covering the spread.
yeah. Oh, Rams for sure covering. And I feel like that it's going to be down to a field goal. So,
Eh, yeah, possible.
yeah.
Very possible.
So it's one of those things that, like, I don't think it's going to be down to a touchdown. Especially if Savon Barkley wants to save his body and the team.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna run the ball the whole game, and that's why I'm leaning more towards the under. I
Well,
feel like both teams got good running backs, and they're gonna show that they could run the ball. And I mean, if it comes down to it, they I have Stafford throwing the ball more than Hurts. I haven't seen Hurts at 100%. There's something about him this year that is not it.
yeah, you ain't wrong. He ain't the man this year. I agree with all that. All right, on to the next. Ravens, Bills. I call this the MVP Bowl. Who will come out victorious? Who will lead their team to greatness? The weather is freezing with a chance of cold. Manny, do what you do. What you think?
I like this game. I like it. I like everything about it. I like the over. I like both teams to come out and play. Very competitive. I'll tell you that. I see them running the ball. I see them throwing the ball. I see them trying everything they can because these two teams got something to prove, especially on the quarterback end. If the Ravens come out and play and Lamar doesn't choke and they could clean up a little bit of the penalties, hey, I don't know. I'm just saying. But how do you go against the Bills?
Yeah, no, you're right. I can say it this way: Vegas sees something. It's only minus 1.5 both ways. Money line. I mean, we're talking. Both teams have covered. I mean, these guys are almost identical, with the Ravens being a little bit better on paper, but that's because Bills had a slow start. Over and under is 51.5. Do they think it's going to be a shootout? I mean, I just told you it's going to be freezing. Kicking is not going to work in this game. That ball's going to be so slick, it's not going to fit on that shoe of the kicker. So I mean, it's going to be one of those things. They're going to have to find a way to grind it out.
I mean, how close can this game be? Points allowed 21 and 21. Total yards allowed 324, 341. Now, what makes a big difference in this game? The sacks. Lamar's been getting sacked left and right. But the thing about him, he can scramble, he can move, he can run. So it's a scary game, but I like the Bills. I don't trust Lamar Jackson. He left me down a couple seasons in a row. Yeah, give me Josh Allen.
Gotcha. Well, unfortunately, I feel the way he started out last game, taking it in his own hands, I think he's going to do it again, and I feel like this is going to be a good game. All right,
So
let's do it.
you, so who's your pick and why?
The Ravens. I feel like Jackson doesn't want to be that curse. You know, that curse goes with you for a long time, and then you'd be like Dallas,
So you
stuck in
think
a
he?
vortex.
So you're telling me he breaks it, huh?
Yeah, he did last week. You know, no one thought he was going to win that game. All right, the bets you crave. Chiefs -3. The under for the Rams and Eagles at 43.5. The Commanders, they not getting blown out. +9.5. Bills +1.5. And our bonus bets, the bets that you would get once you join our Patreon. If you've seen through the whole video, I've had a QR code posted. That's why I've been leaving it there so you guys can take your time, take a picture, and join. Moneyline Rams. Make that money. Thanks for enjoying the show today. God bless.